JJ Redick.
Oh God, I can't wait to get into this.
Oh, JJ's gonna do.
Let us know.
JJ's gonna do great. I think he's gonna do great.
So do you feel
because he's a Blue Devil?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah. So you're fighting for the Blue Devil.
Absolutely.
Do you feel slighted as a black person when you have a person like Sam Cassell, who's been coaching for 15 years, who also has 4 championships, 3 as a player, 1 as a coach? He's been literally an assistant coach for the last 15 years, but he didn't even get a call. Do you think that how do you feel about that? And then we have JJ, who last year he coached his 4th grade AAU team. That is the extent.
Duke, baby.
That is the extent of his coaching career.
Wait, he has hair too. Talk about his nice hair.
Okay.
Beautiful hair.
But
I'm saying, where did Cassell go to college? Where did he go to college? Did he go to Duke?
I can't remember.
He ain't go to Duke. That ain't Duke.
I don't know.
So you're okay with
My
it?
allegiance is to Duke, not to
Your allegiance is to Duke.
coaching
Here's my
career.
question. Do you remain allegiant to Duke? Did you finish and get a degree from them?
No,
or you're just like
Duke
fuck it,
before.
I was there for 3 years. This is my squad.
I was a Duke fan before I went.
That's why you went there.
That's why I went. Yeah,
He was like, I don't give a shit about the studies.
I was a Duke fan. I love Grant Hill. I was a Christian Laettner fan, and I was just a Duke fan.
How's the black community in I think Duke is in North Carolina, right?
Yeah, it's actually they have a really healthy black community.
Oh, do they?
You'd be
Okay.
surprised. Like they have a large percentage of black people at Duke. If you look at all like the top 10 schools, top 15 schools across the globe, like Duke has a huge black population.
That area is dope. I went to basketball camp at the I went to basketball camp at the Tar Heels camp when I was young.
That's
because
tragic.
one Michael Jordan, who is my favorite player, went to the Tar Heels. So my whole life was honestly like,
Fuck Duke.
Fuck Duke.
That's
but,
fair.
Most
people say
that's
fuck
just
Duke.
Because Mike.
Most people say fuck Duke. I'm a Mike fan too. I love Michael Jordan. He's one of my favorite players.
They got that Franklin Street that's just like
Franklin Street.
Franklin Street.
Did you go out at night on Franklin Street?
I was in like a camp. They wouldn't let us out at night, but I was there
That
during the day.
wild.
But Jordan had his restaurant there on the end of it when I was there, and then it's just like North Carolina sports store, bar, like little shop, and then it's like right on the campus. It's so dope.
Yeah,
but
and the Duke the Duke students and the UNC students and the NC Central students.
When I was down there, the hockey team was fucking like in the championship.
The UNC hockey? Or
No,
Duke?
like the pro. There's a pro team down there.
Oh yeah, the Panthers.
Yeah.
No, the Hurricanes. You're right.
Yeah, Hurricanes.
Carolina Panthers stink. But
but that's like a dope ass area.
It's great.
And there's like a sign that's like Duke University, North Carolina.
It's a triangle area.
Yeah, it's
man.
like a
so
little.
you have all these like different institutions with different students who hate each other, but they love each other. And it's a beautiful.
So
beautiful.
between Duke and UNC, because there's a big rivalry.
Huge rivalry, yeah.
So did they pull pranks on each other? And if so, what's the wildest prank you see from either side?
I think one year, someone from Duke, they stole the mascot's head.
Damn.
So that's one thing they did. But UNC, man, they don't fuck with Duke at all. So every now and then there's like fights on Franklin Street. A lot of fights on Franklin Street. Fuck pranks. It's like it gets intense, bro. Like it was wild.
We should go down to Franklin Street next.
You guys should go, bro.
Game. We should go
to
down
a game.
To that bitch.
You ever been to a Duke UNC?
Next Duke UNC game, we meeting you down on Franklin Street, bro.
Let's go. I'm down.
In there.
Let's go.
Hell yeah, that's the vibe I'm trying to get on. Man, I'm telling you, it's fucking crazy down there. The people,
intense.
They love their
intense.
college teams in that little area. Back to the question though about JJ.
I think JJ's gonna do well,
he
man.
Did coach 4th graders last year.
Look, Steve Kerr didn't coach before he became a coach, and he was great.
No, but he inherited Mark Jackson's team.
True.
That was an up and coming team. I think the Lakers have great players, but for whatever reason, they don't play well together. Right. So it's kind of in the middle as far as what's going on with the Lakers.
JJ's gonna fix that though.
Yeah,
exactly.
He's got the mind of a Dookie.
I'm sorry.
If it's some 4th graders on the team, he got a shot at this. If it's some 4th graders on the team, he got a shot at this. These are grown millionaires. It's different. Like this whole if you ever see the persona that JJ's giving off now, it's kind of like he's a tough guy.
Well, what
He's
about-
cursing in these interviews. He's saying he don't give a fuck
Got
and
thick
all that
skin,
stuff.
thick
I'm
skin.
saying that does well in college because basically the head coach controls your life. In the NBA, it's like fuck you, trade me. So he gonna have to have a different approach to
JJ
me.
Redick's still
JJ
young
has-
enough to bust
JJ
these rookies' ass if he needs
JJ
to out
Redick
there.
was an average player in the NBA.
Yes.
Let's keep that 100.
But he played under one of the greatest coaches of all
Oh,
time.
I can't wait to hear the greatest
He
coach.
played under one of the greatest coaches of all time, Coach K. And I believe
that doesn't apply to the NBA.
Hey, look, he coached the Dream Team.
4 years, Coach
Listen,
K was like,
I thought you was gonna say he snuck a year with Phil Jackson somewhere in there.
He coached the Olympic team to two gold medals.
But you
That's very
have to
important.
also remember that Coach K never became an NBA
By
head
choice.
coach.
By choice.
By choice, because the Lakers wanted him
And
1
he
year.
declined.
When he declined.
Coach
so
K-
I think it's going to be effective on the college level. Because JJ got a chance to see what that's supposed to look like. On the NBA level, it's a little bit more passive. It's a different experience.
You got to see Doc Rivers, coach.
First of all, Coach K is one of the top 5 coaching minds of all time. When
Yep.
you think of coaches, you think of Phil Jackson, Bear Bryant, Coach K, fucking, I don't even know who else. Those
That's
three.
right. That's right. Coach K is
Fucking Vince Lombardi, maybe.
Yeah.
But like, think of 5 coaches that are better than those guys. That you can just
Listen,
say like,
I respect
oh, coaches.
every
like they're
single
legends.
thing Krzyzewski has done at Duke. Amazing coach. He never coached the NBA.
He coaches
By
the
choice.
U.S. basketball team all the time.
He redeemed the team.
How
He
many
helped
times does
redeem
he
the
have to
team.
coach pros and beat the entire world for you?
Yeah, it's different.
He
when
beat
you
the
have-
whole world.
You have the best teams on the planet, and you're sleeping in the middle of these
So
games.
he has to deal with-
because you're up by 50.
Yeah,
So
but
he has
no,
to deal with the
that's
biggest.
not true. That's
he has
not
to
true.
deal with
That
the
was a very
biggest
competitive.
egos on every team. He has
No.
to deal with the biggest ego on every team on one
And
team.
08 was competitive, man. That last game against Spain, I mean, it went down to the wire. Like it wasn't just a blowout. They weren't just blowing teams out. They had lost.
Wasn't Kobe on the team?
Kobe was on the team,
Yeah.
but it was a redeemed team for a reason.
Right,
They
I
sucked
understand.
before that.
And the last point with Coach K, he won championship with a bunch of white players.
Hey, let me
There
listen.
you go.
It's always a
And
great
now,
basketball
what does the
player on the
Lakers
team
have?
that's black.
A bunch of white players.
And LeBron.
And I don't know why they keep doing that.
Look, it's gonna be an
I keep
experiment.
telling you, as a white man, Lakers, if you want to win,
Nah,
you
Bron-
gotta stop drafting us. We have like a 1 to 4 year radius, and after the first year of us balling out, just because no one knows our style, they're like, "What is this maniac doing out here?" Then they bust us down. Look what happened to what's his name? What the fuck is this? Austin
Let me
Reeves?
tell y'all
Austin
something.
Reeves.
What about Caruso though?
Great
Caruso
year.
won a chip with him.
He's the defensive player.
Hey, listen, that's probably one of the best attributes that Josh has. He's honest.
That's fair. That's fair. What about Mike Miller though? Mike Miller, you want a chip? Birdman, want a chip with Brian?
Hey, man.
That was years ago.
He's got white people to the
insignificant
promised
players
land.
on
People
those
had
teams.
their
Brian's
time.
gotten a lot of white people to the
We
promised
had our
land.
time in the league, sir. Now it's only white Europeans. If you're not European, get your ass back to football or golf or something.
Dalton Connect was pretty good though.
Ooh?
The 17th pick that the Lakers drafted.
No.
Dalton Connect.
No,
from
that's
Tennessee?
exactly what I'm talking about. Why the fuck would we draft him? We're already wasting a pick on LeBron. Sick kid.
You think that's a wasted pick?
No, not
You think it's a wasted pick?
not,
Absolutely.
not
100. He averaged
spiritually
5.
or as like a society. It's a great pick
Right.
because I love nepotism. But
I love nepotism.
But yeah, I'll tell you why. But I love it. I love it. I just don't think you should waste the first pick on a white guy if you're gonna
He's
fucking
really
pick
good
Bronny.
though. Dalton's really good.
Whatever.
He's really good.
2 strikes.
He dropped 40 on
I'll give you
on
2
Kentucky.
strikes. 1, white guy, limited. 2, went to Tennessee. You ain't never heard of a professional basketball player being successful from the University of Tennessee. Fuck that square field and that weird ass
I
orange
gotta think
color.
this through.
It's a nepotism.
Not
if you-
one. Nobody's came from Tennessee and been good.
Oh, we gotta think this through. Not one person.
Not one. If
No.
you're out there, please comment
Has to be
and
at least
subscribe
I kept
below.
thinking Durant played for
he played
Tennessee.
Texas.
Texas.
No,
He
Texas.
keeps telling me Texas, but I was like,
Everyone knows that
I remember
but you.
seeing orange.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Texas.
The women's team is great though.
Ooh.
Tennessee.
Oh, yeah.
Historically.
Shout out to the women's.
Candace Parker.
Candace Parker.
See, but you can't have it both ways because Nebraska women's team, great.
Right.
Men's team, trash.
They're better.
Maybe
better.
that's the balance.
They got better with Dalton.
So,
SEC Player of the Year.
When you got casted in 22 Jump Street and then they casted your brother, was that nepotism?
We got cast at the same time.